Whoops.
Good evening. This is N2JDH, November 2, Juliet Delta Hotel, for the Metro Richmond ARES net for Thursday, January 15, 2026. Your net control station this evening is N2JDH. My name is Andre, and I am the net control operator. If at any time during this net you should need to relay emergency traffic, please use the word break, and the net will yield for your traffic and assist in any way we can. Metro Richmond ARES is part of the ARRL and the Virginia Section ARES program. This net meets weekly on Thursday at 1900 hours on the 145.430 repeater. The purpose of this net is for training and announcements for the amateur radio community with the emphasis of emergency communications. We ask that all participating stations follow standard net procedures that will be used during an active emergency net. There is no requirement to be an ARES member. All amateurs who are within the range of this repeater, regardless of location or affiliation, with a proper license class, are invited and encouraged to participate in this net. This is N2JDH with the Metro Richmond ARES net. Okay, some general housekeeping before we get started with check-ins. This is our directed net, which means stations must be acknowledged by the net control station before proceeding with comments or discussions. One feature of this net is the discussion of the day. The discussion of the day is intended to be a way to learn more about amateur radio, emergency preparedness, and general safety. So we hope everyone will participate. The topic this week is projects for 2026. This is N2JDH. Let's get started with some check-ins. I'll be taking check-ins in two groups: mobile and portable stations, and then all other stations. When checking in, I only need your call sign phonetically with the proper ITU alphabet in your first name. I will get your location and receive signal when I'll call back for comments. Are there any mobile or portable stations wishing to check in? I need your call sign and your first name.
This is Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Alpha Delta. Name is Brandon.
This is N2JDH. Are there any other mobile or portable stations wishing to check in? Please call now with your call sign and first name. Mike Golf Alpha, Whiskey 4 Mike Golf Alpha, Brewer. All right, net control acknowledges Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Alpha Delta Brandon, Whiskey 4 Mike Golf Alpha Brewer. Are there any other mobile or portable stations wishing to check in? Please call now. Are there any other stations wishing to check in to the Metro Richmond ARES net? Please call now with your call sign and your first name.
This is November 3, Mike, Julian, Charlie. Mike, good evening, that control Jersey boy. This is Kilo, Quebec, 4, Romeo, Alpha, Mike, Will. Is Kilo 4 Oscar Whiskey Uniform Chevy.
Control acknowledges November 3, MJC Mike, Kilo Quebec 4 RAM Will, Kilo 4 Oscar Whiskey Victor Chevy. Are there any other stations wishing to check in? Please call now. I'd like to make a correction. Kilo 4 OWU, not OWV. I need to correct that. Thank you. Are there any other stations wishing to check in to the Metro Richmond ARES net? Please call now with your call sign and your first name. This is N2JDH.
This is Kilo Oscar 4 Kilo Alpha Delta Randy.
Net control acknowledges Kilo Oscar 4 Kilo Alpha Delta Randy. I'm going to call one more time for check-ins. Are there any other stations wishing to check in? Please call now. Nothing heard, so we go to the top of the list. The topic for today, again, is projects for 2026. I'm sorry I didn't have a topic at the time, but this is the one I came up with. So I'm going to start off with Brandon, Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Alpha Delta. I need your location, your received signal, and comments for the net.
Hey, net control, KP4QAD. Currently driving through Hanover towards Montpelier. Which is
you were picket fencing and in and out, so pretty much got like every 2 words or so. You want to see if you want to try that again? I'm not sure if you're getting closer. I just got the hand over as a location and getting anything else.
I'll try again. I'm in the middle of the forest, it feels like, so there's tons of trees around. I'm coming in now.
Never heard that at that time. Tons of trees coming through the forest. All right, go ahead with your traffic, please.
Currently driving to Montpelier, and as far as projects go, renovating the house, and I'm a home improvement contractor, so I was just saying that the projects are never ending.
Brandon, I can imagine, especially with some of the renovations and add-ons that people have. It looks like there's a lot and it takes a long time to get done. Well, like I said, you at the beginning you were picket fencing, and I was able to receive it that time. So you was making it into the repeater. Thank you again, and safe traveling mercies to Montpelier. All right, we're gonna go to W4 MGA Brewer. I need your location, signal report, and traffic for the net.
Yeah, that's Control. Whiskey 4 Mike Golf Alpha. Brewer, location currently handheld on the back deck of my house at Willie Bridge. James River. Just got back in from Verina down there doing hay bale operations. I kind of had an announcement, so for 145.43, that would be this repeater. If people haven't picked up on it yet, we had to disable the automatic mode selection on the uplink because someone was attempting to do digital data on the uplink and get it repeated on the downlink, which is incompatible with being narrowband FM on the downlink, which is the way we've run this repeater for years, and many of the DR2X-based repeaters here in town, RATs, etc. So, at any rate, take note that the timer got me there. I got to remember the 90-second timeout. Also, you mentioned projects. I have been working on the 88 and the 44255 over at RATS, so there's a project there. And we're going to be installing a new rack down at the Channel 6 tower for this 145.43 next to where the 543 is for more rack space. And like the other gentleman mentioned, we have multiple construction projects. We just did a new run-in on the farm for the horses so they won't get cold and wet. Comment to the all crew out there. Don't forget your 90-second timeout as I've been dropping it here. And this battery's getting ready to go. So I'll say 73 is back to net control, W4MGA.
Thank you for that, and yeah, we got all that, and thank you again for re-announcing the 90-second timeout timer. So you just got to keep remembering that. All right, I'm going to go to, before I forget, you were making a repeater very well. I can hear everything you were saying. I'm going to go over to November 3, MJC Mike. Location, receive signal, and traffic, please.
This is November 3, Mike, Julia, Charlie, and 3MJC here. The name is Mike, QDH, Borough of Mechanicsville, County of Hanover, Commonwealth of Virginia. Praise be, thank God. You're moving that along just beautiful, Andre. Love it. DFQ into the repeater. Drop it. On my first most immediate project for 2026 is to, for those of you who don't know, I am a musician, and for the 4th year I'm playing at the Richmond International Boat Show at the Convention Center, and my son is my online manager. We adopted him from the People's Republic of China back in 2011. He's very good with technology, so what I'm going to do is have him start an Instagram account for me at 62 years old. I can't do it, so he's got to do it. And also TikTok. Let me drop. I'm going to have him come one of the days, probably Saturday, to the boat show and film me singing, so that people can take a look at me on Instagram mostly, but also TikTok. I have a good song that I want to do for TikTok, and it's less than 3 minutes, so it should be good. So in any event, that's where we're up against. Other than that, just still trying to, the second project would be to get in touch with the New Petersburg Casino to see if I can play down there. I have the contact information of the guy in Maryland, outside of the BWI area, and so I'm going to reconnect with him and see if we can get in there when they finally open the whole thing. With that, you're doing a beautiful job, Andre. You're moving the net along nicely, and good to hear a fellow Jersey boy. I'll be monitoring, listening to the rest of the net. Hello to the landlord and the keeper of our repeater brewer, and hello to Chevy there. Thank you. Have a good night. I'll be monitoring.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah, you were making the repeater very well. That seems like a lot, but I think Brewer got you beat with all the projects. Sounds like Brewer's going to have like a year's worth of projects going on. But that's good. I just want to say one comment. Hopefully you'll get a boatload for the boat show. So hopefully you get a lot of people that show up. I don't know if somebody else was trying to get in there. I heard something at the tail end. But we're going to go over to KQ4RAM. Will, I need your location, your signal report, and traffic for the net.
Hey, Andre, this is Kilo Quebec 4 Romeo Alpha Mike. Will, Eastern Hanover County. You're sounding real good into the repeater. This is my first opportunity to check in with you doing net control, so doing a good job. I did meet you in person back at the little field day event we had for the Hanover Club. I'll let it drop. So like I said, you're sounding good into the repeater. Projects for me this year so far, I bought a Diamond X50 antenna that I want to get up. I'll either replace the J-pole up in my upstairs shack, or I will put it on a pole and connect it to the radio that I'm on right now, which is a Kenwood B71A. And then the other thing I might work on, or I will work on, I have a Meshtastic node that I need to get up in the air somehow. So those are the only two things on the agenda right now. Those are subject to change and subject to be added to. I'll let it drop. All right, so that's all I have. I will turn it back over to Net Control, and I wish a Happy New Year and 73s to everyone on the net, and I will say see you later. This is KQ4RAM.
KQ4RAM from N2JDH. Yeah, that's a pretty good rig right there, that Echolink rig. Yeah, I got one of those. It's a good, Rick. Sounds like you got a lot going on. Hopefully that antenna works and you can actually get out to a little bit more repeaters if possible. But thank you again. Next on the list is Chevy KK4OWU. I got it right this time, hopefully. Location, signal report, and traffic. Please, go ahead.
Yes, KK4OW. Chevy, you're sounding great. Thanks for doing that. You're doing a great job. I'm at over here at Staples Mill and 295. Not too much going on. I do have an announcement. Let everybody know the Rats Club is having their Winter Field Day the 24th and 25th. It's going to be at the Pocahontas State Park. We've rented the Powhatan Dining Hall, and they're going to begin setup at 10 a.m. on that Saturday. Plenty of space for staying overnight. If you want to bring a cot, excuse me. And it's got a full commercial kitchen, indoor bathrooms. We will have HF radios and antennas for the operating event. Let me grab a nickel. Feel free to bring a VHF or UHF radios and antennas to make simplex contacts on those bands. We'll have food out there. It's going to be a potluck, so you're encouraged to bring a dish, even if it's store-bought. And if you like cooking, you need to bring your own pots and pans, but we'll have the plates and silverware and that type of thing, utensils available. But it's going to be a great time. I know one person is bringing his bourbon chili, and I'm going to bring a few things, and I'm going to try to, weather permitting, bring over some barbecue. But it's going to be a great time. There is no parking fee. Let them know that you're coming to our event, and there's no parking or entry fees at the park. Anybody need any help on any aspect of amateur radio, contact us at rats.net, at helpdesk.rats.net, and we'll be glad to give you a hand and try to figure out how to help you. We've got about 20 Elmers lined up. That's about all I got for now. Thank you, Andre. You're doing a great job. KK4OWU.
Thank you, Chevy. And it's been a while since I've ran the net, so I should have got to you first for the announcements before everybody got off. But I got to remember that for next time. Thank you again for those announcements, and you were making a repeater great. All right, we're going to get down to the last person on our list, and after he's done, I'm going to do some more check-ins. So let's see what Randy has. KO4, KAD, your location, receive your signal report, and any traffic for the net.
Into JDH, KO4, KAD, good evening, Andre. Let's see, I'm in Western Henrico. You're loud and clear, full quiet and into the repeater. And I've always got home projects going on. That's a never-ending chore. Radio stuff, I would say, so I want to relocate my Buckmaster wire. I want to get my ATOS mobile HF antenna mounted on my truck and get to working with that. Want to raise my 2-meter 440 antenna. So yeah, there's always something going on the radio front as well. That's all I've got for tonight. Thanks for running it, Andre. Good to hear you. And appreciate you taking the net. And I'll turn it back to net control, 7-3 from KO4 KAD.
Thank you, Randy. Yeah, seems like you got a lot going on too. I might have to get me another antenna or something. Gotta keep up with you guys. That might be next on the list for me. All right, thank you again, Randy. You were in that repeater real good. I want to see if I can get any more check-ins. Oh, man, 6 is a low number. We got to get up to 10 at least. So we're going to do another round of check-ins. This is N2GDH with the Metro Richmond ARES net. Please call with your call sign and your name. Please check in. Please check in.
N3MJC recheck.
This is so Echo 4 Golf India Victor Jim.
Kilo Romeo 4 Charlie Bravo Alpha. Mark.
This is
Kilo 4 Romeo Alpha Alpha Dean. Delta Echo Alpha November. Alright, so we got N3 MJC for a recheck. Jim, I didn't get the first part of your call. I think it's Echo 4 Golf India Victor. I got scribbled this in here. I guess it's KR4 CBA. I could be wrong on that one. Mark might be KK4 CBA. Then I got Dean at K4RAA. Jim, can you give me a correction? And Mark, can you give me a correction as well, please?
Yes, sir. This is Kilo Echo 4 Golf India Victor.
Andre, you got it right. It's Kilo Romeo 4 Charlie Bravo Alpha. Mark. Great. Yeah, I was writing fast. All right, let's go back to the recheck. Mike, N3 MJC, you asked for a recheck?
Roger that, net control. The tail end was me laughing when you said you hoped you had a boatload of people coming to the boat show. Well, I can see that Chevy is going to have a ball down there in Powhatan Park, so that's good. But anyway, it's and I wish I could split myself in half or clone myself, because I'd love to have some of his barbecue. It sounds absolutely delicious. We've had landline or wireless conversations about it, and but other than that, again, Andre, don't worry about not taking the traffic. First you did fine. You're doing great. Love to hear a fellow Jersey boy moving the net along. So keep it up, and yeah, good to hear old Mark in there. He sounds like Trace Atkins. All right, listen, have a good night, 73, and we'll catch you next Thursday night. N3MJC back to N2JDH. Have a good night, 73 QRT.
Mike, thank you for that. I was hoping you caught that one before you left. All right, we're going to go down to Jim, KE4GIV. Your location, your signal report, and traffic. The topic is projects for 2026.
Good evening, Andre, and everybody on the net. This is Jim, Kilo Echo 4 Golf India Victor. I am located in North Chesterfield. You're coming in loud and clear, and you're doing a real good job. I've tried writing down
call signs and stuff, and I can't do it, Ned. You're doing awesome. Projects, I got a lot of projects for home improvements that I need to do. Hopefully we'll get started on them. Probably start in the kitchen. I've got some supplies in for that, but yeah, there's always a lot of projects that need to be done. Ham related as well, getting antennas situated and whatnot, but yeah, there's always a lot of projects. So with that, I say 7-3 to you and everyone on the net, and have a good weekend. KE4GIV, back to net control.
This is N2JDH. All right there, Jim. Yeah, you're making me want to get a house now. All these projects. Or maybe I'll just continue renting. I ain't got to worry about the projects, right? Well, you was in the repeater very well. It's actually pretty good for Dorchester, so I didn't really think the repeater had that much of a range, but it's good to know. All right, next on the list is Mark, KR4CBA. I need your location, your signal report, and traffic.
KR4CBA. Thanks for running the net, Andre. I'd have checked in the first go around, but ASAP, BSAT radio, and I was transmitting on the wrong one, so I figured I'll let you guys get through that first round. But anyway, not to make a long story short, yeah, sorry for the late check-in, but hopefully your numbers have bumped up there a little bit. You're doing a fine job. I guess I'll give my location. Location is Central Hanover Air Park area. So everybody's full quiet. I think it was just the first mobile, or I guess handheld, I heard earlier, but I think he was in Montpelier, so that was a good stretch, but he was still audible. So anyhow, with that being said, let me drop the mic. Home projects. There's always a lot of home projects, so Andre, I'm not sure that you're not smarter than one of all of us, not having to deal with them, but anyhow, yeah, I've got some drywall stuff to fix, and I've got another property I got to get cleaned out as soon as it warms up a little bit. Looks like next week's a no-go, so anyhow. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot more to share, but it's good hearing everybody on the net tonight, and with that being said, I'll turn it back over to you, net control. KR4CBA, I'll be 73.
KR4CBA, this is N2JDH. Yeah, I've done that many times. I picked up the mic and called, and I was on a different repeater, having a conversation with myself. But yeah, well, it's good to hear you in there. Your signal report was great. You're 100% into a repeater. Hopefully those projects don't start until spring for everyone. All right, Dean, K4RAA. Location, signal report, and traffic for the net.
K4RAA, good evening, everyone, and let me echo what the others are saying. Thanks for running the net. Signal report is 5 by 9, or God, I apologize. I went from doing something to picking up the mic to talk and didn't have my ham head on. I'm not picking up any white noise from the repeater or anything like that. So, and you're coming into the repeater just fine. Lima Charlie, loud and clear. And my location is East Verina, off of Route 5 near Longbridge. So it's a good little ways away. But yeah, I'm picking up the repeater just fine. And traffic for the net projects, trying to turn a storage room into more efficient, making some built-in shelves, and then one of the other things I want to really make sure I try to do and get good at is WinLink emails this year. So those are two of my projects to shelves will be quick in the next couple of months. The WinLink might take me a little while. So anyway, this is K4RAA. Thank you for having me on the net. Thanks for running it, and 73 to everybody. K4RAA.
All right, Dean. Oh, yeah, you're making a repeater too. That's all right, man. It's one of those days. One of those days. I'm just glad you were able to make the net. So thank you again. All right, I'm gonna do another check-in. Check-in for the Metro Richmond ARES net. I need your call sign and your first name. Please call now.
This is Alpha Bravo 2, Oscar Echo, AB2, OE. The name here is Bob Bravo, Oscar Bravo. QTH is North Chesterfield. And you guys all sound very good tonight.
All right, Bob. AB2OE, you're acknowledged. North Chesterfield. Yeah, you're making a repeater 5 by 9. No traffic for the net? No projects? You know, not working on another antenna or building a second home?
First of all, thanks for running the net. It's always appreciated. And my main project, I have two projects this year. One is to learn, well, both of them involve my brain. One is to learn more about 3D modeling because I'm teaching myself something called FreeCAD because I do love drawing and building things and stuff. And the other one is to train my brain not to swear at all. I'm noticing there's a lot of swearing going on, more so than ever before in our society, so I'm thinking of trying to deal with that somehow. Anyway, back to net. That's all I got. AB2OE.
Bob, that's going to be a tough one. Oh, yes. I think I got that. I think I got a handle on that. Stop swearing, so it's a good thing. But, yeah, you're making it great in the repeater, and thank you again for checking in. All right, do we have any more check-ins for the Metro Richmond ARES net? Please call now with your call sign and your first name. We made it to 10. Let's see how many more we can get. This is N2JDH with the Metro Richmond ARES net. Any more check-ins? If you want to check into the Metro Richmond ARES net, please call now with your call sign and your first name. Other local areas of MCOM nets that are called during the week. On Monday nights at 1900 hours, the Powhatan ARES net meets on the 147.315 repeater with a positive offset and a PL of 74.4. Also on Monday nights, the Goochland County MCOM net meets at 2000 hours on the 147.270 repeater with a positive offset and a PL of 203.5. On Tuesday nights, the Dimwinnie County ARES net meets at 1900 hours on the 147.390 repeater with a positive offset and a PL of 74.4. Also on Tuesday nights, the Chesterfield ARES net meets at 2100 hours and is called by David KN4LQN on the 147.360 repeater with a positive offset and does not require a tone. Also on Tuesdays, please check in to the Chesterfield County ARES WinLink net. More information is available at the ChesterfieldARES.us website. On Wednesday, all day long, you can check into the WinLink Wednesday net by sending a WinLink message to David KN4LQN at winlink.org. hours, the Tri-City IMCOM-net meets on the 147.390 repeater with a positive offset and a PL of 74.4. Okay, I'll make one last call for check-ins for the Metro Richmond ARES net. This is N2JDH, the final call for check-ins for the Metro Richmond ARES net. I need your call sign and your first name. All right, so we had a total of 11 check-ins, including myself. I will proceed to close the net. I will now proceed to close the net. But before I do, I would like to thank all those stations who participated and the stations that stood by to give us the time for this net. I would like to thank the MRA group for the use of their repeater. The Metro Richmond ARES net is now closed, and the repeater is returned to regular amateur radio use. 73, everyone. This is N2JDH, and I'm clear.